Number 5. LG HU85LA Best Ultra Short Throw Projector. Though its high price will be a deterrent for some, LG's laser-driven UST is a serious home theater projector that delivers surprisingly excellent performance, features, and build quality for its product class. LG builds in essentially the same very smart interface for this projector that's used on their premium LCD and OLED TVs. Sure, there are some minor differences due to the technology differences, but LG's smart interface is considered one of the best around, and as far as I'm concerned, it works great. The HU85LA sports a dual laser light engine. In the case of this LG, they're using a red laser and a blue one. Single laser projectors usually are blue, and most dual lasers I've encountered use 2 blue lasers. However, it looks like the red and blue laser combination will be the most common one on these new 4K UHD projectors with ultra-short throw design. Outputting options are great, the internal speakers can be left on, so feature-wise, great. If you can get over the one-time hassle of finding a flat surface with enough tension, then you'll love what this projector has to offer. This is almost certainly an investment and not an impulse buy, but it is one that'll last you for well over a decade. Number 4. BenQ TK800M Best for the money. Like its predecessor, the TK800M is a home entertainment projector through and through. Its single-chip DLP design offers full 4K UHD resolution using Texas Instruments' latest 0.47-inch DMD, or digital micro-mirror device imaging chip, which has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080. Each pixel is quickly shifted between 4 different positions, which happens so fast that the eye simply sees a combined resolution of 3840 by 2160 on the screen. The BenQ TK800M features a very curvy design that's very characteristic of BenQ projectors, as from the first look you can understand this is one of their models. In the TK800M, BenQ has made some distinct improvements to the TK800, while keeping the price surprisingly affordable. As a home entertainment projector, as opposed to a home theater projector, it'll likely perform better than most low-cost models in a room with ambient light. BenQ has rated the TK800M as a 3000 lumens projector with its 240-watt lamp, which is amazing, but what's important is how much this holds true in a real-world situation, as very few projectors manage to get close to their theoretical brightness performance. Of course, true home theater projectors aren't as bright, so you need to decide what's more important to you. If sports in a well-lit room is your thing, the BenQ TK800M should probably be among your top draft picks. Number 3. VAVA VALT002 Best for home theater. This one is the best 4K projector in the market. It uses an Android operating system and it supports the usual Google Assistant and Alexa personal assistants, which is great. The VAVA VALT002 is a smart projector that can run your apps like Amazon Prime, Netflix, and many more without a single problem. This projector is one of the nicest looking ones in the market too. It has a nice white finish and gives that minimalist look, which in my opinion is great, and the setup is easy. There are 2 passive infrared sensors on either side of the lens that dim the brightness of the projector when sensing movement. This one has Harman Kardon speakers which produce an amazing sound and are hidden behind a grey fabric grille. On the back, this one has 3 HDMI ports, a 3.5mm audio output, a 3.5 AV input, an Ethernet port, a USB input, an optical SPDIF output, and a power connection port. On this one, you can cast a 100-inch sized image from only 7.2 inches away from the Great Wall. It has a 4K resolution along with HDR10, which means you'll experience higher contrast, deeper colors, and sharper imagery. It's one of the best projectors when it comes to 4K, and you should check it out. Number 2. BenQ HT3350 Best runner-up. While it might have been nice if the projector could get slightly brighter, we think the BenQ HT3350 is arguably the best way to go if you're looking for a great projector in 2021. The HT3350 projector claims 2000 lumens, which is just slightly less than the lower-end H22550 and even further below BenQ's bright room equivalent of the H22550, the TK800, which claims 3000 lumens. The first important thing to be aware of compared to the less expensive H22550, which remains in the lineup as a more entry-level projector, is the addition of a dynamic iris to enhance black level performance. It also offers a somewhat lower claimed DCI-P3 coverage at 95% instead of 100% and lower dynamic contrast ratio at 30,000 to 1 instead of 100,000 to 1. However, it includes essentially the same video processing and color management capability, and it delivers an impressively gorgeous picture. So, while it's well below the HT3350 in features as well as price, it easily matches it in bang per buck. The BenQ HT3350 also has a built-in speaker, and while you're probably wanting to invest in better speakers, in a pinch the built-in ones are actually not bad. The speakers offer a decent amount of depth, and while there isn't a ton of bass, it certainly gets loud enough for most small to medium-sized rooms. Number 1. Epson 5050UB. Best for most people. As our top pick, we have the Epson 5050UB. This one delivers a very sharp, bright image with superb color accuracy. With this one, you can enjoy Ultra HD content with support for HLG, HDR10 and DCI-P3 color. It has a nice all-glass low dispersion lens and precise coverage of the 3 LCD light engine, and this means you can enjoy Ultra HD content with support for HLG, HDR10 and DCI-P3 color. At first, I want to mention that the 5050UB uses Epson's tried and true 3 LCD light engine. It also has an internal filter that moves into place to extend the color gamut. It has a pretty solid build quality, and it can last you for years without a problem. Furthermore, this one has a native resolution of 1920 by 1080, but it also uses an optical diffuser in the light path to pixel shift the image to 3840 by 2160. If you use the projector in high power mode, it'll produce more noise. However, the fan is extremely quiet on the eco and medium bulb settings. If you want an amazing projector that's capable of displaying 4K content at a brilliant 2600 lumens for both white and color brightness, then you should definitely check this one out and see if this is the projector you were looking for. Buying guide. Brightness. The brightness of a projector is displayed and measured in ANSI lumens. Brightness is another important thing, but the brightness that you need for your projector depends on the lighting conditions. If there is a lot of ambient light in your room, then at least 3000 ANSI lumens will be required. But if your room can be completely dimmed, 1500 ANSI lumens is enough. Price. Projectors are much more cost-effective than big TVs. They can cost anywhere from about $50 to over $5,000. Most nice-performing HD projectors with a 100-inch screen can cost you under $1,000. However, if you want a 4K projector, the price goes up. Anyway, this all depends on you, but make sure to choose the one that fits your needs. If you're looking for portability and if you need to achieve a larger screen size, you should consider buying a projector. Resolution. You'll also want to consider resolution. Higher is generally better, although some budget 1080p projectors might not look as crisp and bright as even mid-range 720p units. Likewise, lumens are important. A measure of brightness, lumens dictate how much ambient light a projector can withstand. In a completely dark room, anything under 1200 lumens should be fine. Ambient light requires at least 2500 lumens. When perusing spec sheets, look for ANSI lumens, not lux lumens, as ANSI lumens are a real measure of brightness. Durability. One of the less talked about advantages modern UST projectors have is that their light source lasts longer. Thanks to their solid-state laser or LED light engines, most ultra-short-throw laser projectors are rated to last at least 20,000 hours. That's equivalent to binging all of Netflix for 2.25 years straight. When you compare that to the 3,000 to 5,000 hours you get from a traditional projection lamp, laser projectors clearly have the edge.